They're here, the AirPods Max. We're gonna unbox these things and have a first impression straight ahead. Welcome back, guys. It's Al from Techaeris.com, and we have the AirPods Max, the Apple AirPods Max in the house. I ordered these last week, and they actually came in this week. Apple said they wouldn't be in for like mid-April, but for some reason, they're here, which leads me to believe that they're actually holding these in warehouses and making the demand look more than what it is, kind of supply and demand thing. But at any rate, we ordered these up. You know, Apple does not send review units out to many people other than those that are very, very popular. So we had to purchase our own. I've seen a lot of good reviews. That's what pushed me to buy these, and I wanted to experience it myself. I wrote up my AirPods Pro review just recently on these. Now, I purchased these over a year ago, and I really love these little buds. I didn't think I would. I thought I was not going to like them, but it turned out I really liked them. So that's why I went ahead and put the money into the AirPods Max. I wanted to see how accurate the reviews are for my use case anyway. Headphones are always going to be a case-by-case basis. It's just very subjective. Sound is very subjective to different ears. So what I think may not be what you think, but let's unbox these things and we'll have a first impressions. All right, got the wrapping off. Now we're going to unbox these puppies and see what we got inside. Well, we know what we got inside. I guess we're just gonna have our first look at them. So there they are, the Apple AirPods Max headphones. And we'll take these out and see what else is in the box. And I'm sure you've seen plenty of these unboxings already, you know, typical Apple instruction manuals and documentation, and a lightning to USB-C cable for charging. No power brick, and that's all you get. Very minimal and very little for your money. This is what they give you. We'll talk about this later. So here they are. And there is that case, which is as ugly as I envisioned, as I've seen it. We're gonna take the wrapping off this case. I know that there's a wrapper on here. It's not a white case, it's kind of a dark gray case, so we'll take that off. Put that to the side. So that's what it looks like once you take it out. Some people have been calling this the bra case or a purse case. It's not really a case in my opinion. It's really not protective. You can really see, you drop these, if you hit any part of this area here, you're gonna scratch or dent the aluminum. They are really heavy. This is probably the heaviest headphones I've ever held. We're gonna go ahead and grab my iPhone here, and we'll see how it goes with the pairing process. It's normally pretty easy with AirPods. So you should only have to just take them right out of the case, and they should pop up right on the screen, and we should just be able to go through the pairing process. And that's one of the things that separates Apple from most other manufacturers. Samsung is doing something like this now, but it's really a really convenient thing. And maybe we need to take the ear cups off, or the protectors. There we go. So we want to connect, and we'll just bring that up here so you can see. Connecting to AirPods Max. And it's going to go through the buttons and what to do here. Noise canceling and transparency mode are on the one button. And of course your media controls and your volume is on the digital crown there. Pretty simple. This is one of the things I liked about what I've heard about the AirPods Max is that there's no apps. It's 2-button control, very simple, no touch controls, which I really like. I'm gonna skip through all this. The spatial audio, I already know how that works, so I'm just gonna skip that. There's 87% battery in here, and we're hit done, and we're connected. So that takes care of that, and we'll just show you these guys for a minute. So the outside is made of aluminum, and just as I suspected with some of the other reviews, that clacking, don't know how long it's going to take to get some wear on those two edges. I suppose if you keep them inside the case, that they should be just fine, but I think over time that might be an issue. This mesh is much stronger than I felt like it would be. It feels really substantial here. It doesn't feel like there's a seam. I don't know, maybe they have that tucked under the actual steel frame here. There's the air cups, and of course they're magnetic. Take them off, and there's your drivers. Now, I've heard some other reviewers and unboxing say that you can interchange the ear cups, but I've also heard that you cannot do that. You can't put the left one on the right one and the right one on the left one, because it'll interfere with some of the features. Also know that you can take the headband off, and that's done through a pin inside there. A SIM ejector tool, I believe, is what's used, and that's leading some people to believe that you'll be able to replace the headband in the future. So there's the mechanism. It's very, very stiff, smooth, but definitely stiff. So, but what I hear is that this will really keep the position that you want. So right there, it'll stay, it won't slip like some other headphones. And the ear cups do articulate a bit. They do swivel. Now, my first impression, my first thoughts on the build quality is, wow. They're hefty. So I tend to get some head pain here on the top of my head where the headband is on a lot of headphones. So I'm hoping that won't be the case with these. We'll see. I love the build quality. I love the aluminum. I'm glad I went with the space gray. I almost went with silver, but I think these are nicer. The ear cups, they feel soft and plush. We'll have to, test that out a little more. I love the digital crown and the controls. I don't like that clacking sound and the way they rub together like that. Not that I'm going to carry them around and like this all the time, but I just feel like there might be some wear, and you can't always put them in the headphone case all the time. Speaking of headphone cases, we know this is a piece of crap. I knew I wouldn't like it, and I generally try to give things a chance before I say I'm not going to like it, but this is definitely not protective. And as others have said, the only thing it really does is it puts the AirPods Max in low power mode with the magnets that are located in the inside here. And those touch right here and it puts it in low power mode. But fortunately, there are some third-party solutions out on Amazon and other places. And this is one of them. Can't remember the name of this, but I ordered it because I knew that I wouldn't like that other one. But many of these third-party solutions on Amazon are going to be pretty much the same. You have put your cable in here, your USB-C cable in there. So you can actually put the AirPods in this case it has the magnet in here, so it will put them in low power mode for you. Just toss them in there and it'll put them in low power mode and you can just be on your way. Or if you want to keep the Apple case on there and you want the Apple case to do the low power mode, you can take this insert out and put your AirPods Max back inside of their little purse here. And they slip in there very nicely, actually. Put them back in there and then you can just put that in the case and be on your way. So you have options. I don't have a full review for you right now because this is just an unboxing of first impressions. My first impressions, obviously, I just said. Love the build quality. They are a little heavy. Hoping that this mesh is going to let me listen for more than a couple hours. I usually get head fatigue up here. I don't like the clacking between the two ear cups, but yeah, that is what it is. And yeah, that's the Apple AirPods Max. We'll have a full review, written review up on the site. Make sure you check that out. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, I appreciate you subscribing, helps the channel. If you are subscribed, thanks for subscribing. We appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you on the other side.